Welcome everybody. Weston here at Santosha with Kelly and Amanda. We're going to do a little bit of yoga, do a lot of breathing, and a little bit or no thinking. With that, let's meet in child's pose. Let's start there this morning.
Or whatever time it is.
Knees go wide to the edges of the mat. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. Start to sink your hips down, arms out long, and then rest your forehead down on the mat or a block or something. Start to ground down, start to settle in here. Take some awareness of your body, how you're feeling today. Starting to turn inward, let's breathe together. Big inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Start to engage the abdomen, squeeze out some stale air. Another big inhale, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out. Last big breath here, inhale, fill up, rib cage expand, shoulders move, hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out, sink the chest towards the mat. On the next inhale, start to seal your lips for your ujjayi breath. Inhale, exhale through the nose, slight constriction in the back of the throat. Makes an audible sound with the breath. Sounds like a wind tunnel or maybe the ocean. Focus on this breath throughout the practice. Let it be your guide. When you need a break, come down to child's pose, take a rest, and then meet us when you're ready. The great part about the video is you can pause it and then start again. Take one more big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out. On the next inhale, keep your knees wide, start to lift the chest up. Curl the toes under and you're going to sit on your heels. Hands come to heart center. Take a big inhale, start to float the arms up, starting to work breath and movement. As you exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Another big inhale, arms move up to the sky. Exhale, draw it down through heart center. And one final breath here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, come forward, tabletop position. Start to stack the shoulders over the wrists. You can uncurl the toes, stack the hips over the knees. Take a big inhale breath here, press out of the shoulder blades. Let's do a few rounds of cat-cow. On your next inhale, start to open the chest, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, press through the palms, round through the spine, gaze through the navel for your cat. Inhale, come back through center, start to open the chest. Exhale, press through the floor, round through the spine. One more round, inhale, come through center, open. Exhale, press through the floor, press through the feet. Find as much space as you can. Inhale, we mat back in a nice tabletop position. And then let's do a tabletop extension. The right arm goes out in front of you. Your thumb points up like you're hitching a ride, and then send the left leg out behind. You start to point the pinky toe to the mat. Flex the toes to the floor, get nice and long through the hamstring. Take a big inhale, engage the abdomen. Exhale, knee to elbow under the body. Start to gaze for the navel. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, curl under, engage the abs. Inhale, reach as long as you can. One more time, exhale, curl under. Inhale, tabletop extension. Exhale, tabletop. Plant the right hand, plant the left knee. Inhale, left arm reaches out, thumbs up. Start to fire up the tricep here. And then when you're stable, reach the right leg up, pinky toe down. Elongate through the hamstring, engage the abs. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, knee to elbow under the body. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, knee to elbow under the body. One last time, lengthen out here. Exhale, curl under, gaze for the navel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tabletop position together. Inhale, curl the toes. Exhale, lift the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. Feel free to pedal it out. Find a little movement. Get the blood flow through the legs. And then take some awareness to the hands. Roll the weight between the index finger and the thumb. Start to press out of the shoulder blades a little more. Engage the abdomen to lift the tailbone as you send the heels towards the back of the mat. Take a big inhale breath here, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out, let something go. One more like that, inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze to the hands, slowly walk to the top of the mat. We'll meet in ragdoll pose. Feet hip width distance or wider. A big bend in the knees, so much so you can lay your rib cage down on your thighs. You can interlace hands to opposite elbow for a little more hinge. Wherever you go, you're breathing. Fire up the breath. Head and neck's heavy towards the mat. Couple more rounds of breath here. Slowly release the hands to the mat. So to wiggle walk the big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, a nice flat back. Start to draw some weight into the bottom out of the foot as you shift the shoulders back towards the hips. Take an inhale, fill up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Head and neck heavy. Feel free to bend in the knees as we warm up. Inhale, rise, extended mountain pose. Set it up the first time. Ground down through the feet, kneecaps lift. Abdomen engages, shoulders draw down as the fingers ignite up. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center, close your eyes. If you want to set an intention for your practice today, now's the time. If you'd like to follow along with my intention, it's grounding down, growing my roots, and finding my calmness in this middle of the storm. On your next inhale breath, extended mountain pose, arms reach back to the sky. Use that intention as your guide today. Come back to it as you need. Exhale, windmill the right arm open towards the right side of your room. The left arm draws forward. Think about drawing your right hip forward as you draw the left shoulder open a little bit more. Take one more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale back to center, extended mountain pose. Exhale, windmill the left arm open, just waking up the shoulders a little this morning. Start to draw the left hip forward and open through the chest a little bit more. One more breath. Inhale back, extended mountain pose. As you exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold, head and neck heavy. Plant the left hand, inhale, right arm to the sky. IT band stretch. You're going to bend into the left leg. Start to straighten through the right leg. You can always grab a water bottle or a block to give you some more lift here. We want to really open the chest, two shoulders in one line. Take a big inhale, open. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the right hand, inhale, left arm to the sky. Start to bend into the right leg as you straighten the left leg. Draw the weight forward out of the left heel. Open the chest a little more and maybe draw the gaze up. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Chaturanga yogi push-up. You're going to gaze forward, hinge forward. Elbows tuck in, you lower halfway. Keep the shoulders above the wrist. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of the feet, thighs lifted. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Big inhale breath here, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. That's our Sunday. We're going to move through it 4 more times. Connecting breath to movement, moving faster. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step or walk to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, rise, extended mountain pose, engage the quads. Exhale, spin, windmill open to the right. Inhale back to extended mountain. Exhale, windmill open to the left. Inhale to extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Elbows in, chaturanga. You can always drop to the knees, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs lifted. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, big inhale breath here. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step or walk to the top. Halfway lift, reset. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, rise, extended mountain pose. Exhale, windmill the right arm back. See if you can draw the right arm back overhead to complete the rotation. Exhale, windmill the left arm back and open. Inhale, the arm comes up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, right arm to the sky, IT band stretch, bend into the left leg. Exhale, forward fold, plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga or your variation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale breath here. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift to the hands. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, windmill the right arm open. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, windmill the left arm open. Draw the left hip forward. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, right arm to the sky. IT band stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back. Hop back, land with bent elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale, breath here. Open mouth, exhale. One more time through our Sunday. Lift to the hands, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain pose, engage the quads. Exhale, windmill the right arm open. Inhale through center. Exhale, windmill the left arm open. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, IT band stretch to the right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, IT band stretch to the left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, plant the hands, step back. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let something go. We're gonna move on to our sun bees. Inhale, lift in the hands. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, reset. Exhale, fold. We're gonna walk the big toes to touch. Inhale, sit low in your chair. Squeeze ankles, calves, thighs. Tighter is lighter. Start to draw some more weight into the heels. You want to be able to lift the toes. Maybe even look down and see the toes. Start to engage the abdomen and shift the shoulders back over the hips. Take a big inhale breath. Hands can always come to heart center. Starting to build some heat. Another inhale, fill up. Exhale, sit a little lower. Engage the abdomen a little more. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Elbows in, you'll lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Turn the pinky toe towards the mat to square the hip. Lift a little higher through the right hamstring as you send the left heel to the mat to stretch the calf. One more inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, step it through, land it between the hands, runner's lunge. Rise on the fingertips. Start to open the chest to the mirror as you sink the hips down. A nice line of energy from the back heel through the crown of the head. Take an inhale here, fill up. Exhale, plant the left hand, inhale, right arm to the sky, runner's lunge twist. Start to open the chest. Stay strong through the left leg and open the heart to the right side of your room. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, plant the right hand. We're back in a runner's lunge. Again, get strong in the back leg. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. The right leg moves back to the sky. Exhale, you step it back through, knee to nose. Land it between the hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. First time here, let's set it up. Start to stack the front knee over the front ankle. Rise on the ball mount of the back foot. The feet are on two train tracks. And breathe. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sit a little lower. One more big inhale. And then exhale, crescent lunge twist. The right arm's going to go back. You start to open to the right side of your room. Lots of twisting today. Just breathe and find your balance. Another big inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, exalted warrior. Right arm to your left thigh. Left arm moves up and you start to open your heart to the ceiling. And breathe here. Inhale, fill up. Stay for an exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, left elbow outside of right knee. Right hand comes to meet the left. Revolve crescent lunge. Again, stay lifted and active in the back knee. Or drop the back knee. We go a little slower the first time. Press through the palms. Start to spin the chest open. Inhale, breath, fill up. Stay for an exhale. The next inhale, warrior two. Spin all the way open to the left side of your room. Find your heel to arch alignment. Start to ground down through the knife edge of the back foot. Fire up the back quad and breathe. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sit a little lower. One more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to the mat. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Elbows in, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg to the sky. Pinky toe towards the mat. You lift through the hamstring. Start to send your right heel to the mat. Feel that deep stretch. Take another inhale, fill up. Exhale, step it through. Land it between the hands. Inhale, runner's lunge. First time on this side. Set it up nice and strong. Find a nice line of energy. Right heel through the crown of the head. Fire up the triceps and open the chest. Take an inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Runner's lunge twist. Start to open the chest to the left side of your room. Stay active in the right leg, but drop the hips. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant the left hand. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in, and then land it between the hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Front knee over front ankle. Rise on the ball mount of the back foot. Start to draw the hips under you, but straighten through the back leg. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, windmill the left arm open. Start to feel a nice twist. Think about opening the chest, but drawing the hips forward. Left hip forward. Take one more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, exalted warrior. Left hand, right thigh. Right arm moves to the sky, and you open the chest and breathe. One more big inhale here. Exhale, revolve crescent. Right elbow outside of left knee. Left hand comes to meet the right. Then use the leverage. Press into the palms to twist open deeper. Big inhale, breath, find length. Exhale, you twist deeper. Inhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Hips and chest open to the right side of your room. Set it up here. Front knee over front ankle. And breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to the mat. Plant the hands, step back, high plank, elbows in, you lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big inhale breath here. Open up, exhale. So that's our sun B flow. We're going to move through it 2 more times faster, connecting one breath to one movement. Take breaks as you need. Let your breath be your guide. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low in your chair. Draw the weight into the heels. Engage the abdomen. Big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, plant the hand. Step back, go your way to down dog. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. One breath, one movement. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the left hand. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, land it between the hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge twist. Inhale, exalted warrior, right hand, left thigh. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Left elbow outside of right knee. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, chaturanga, plant the hands, step back. We need a down dog together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, land it between the hands. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, land the foot. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, exalted warrior, left hand, right thigh. Exhale, revolve crescent, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel the hands. Step back, high plank, elbows in, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look to the hands, last round. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low in your chair. Draw the weight into the heels, shoulders shift back, fill up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Chaturanga, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side, each side. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, land it between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the left hand. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise from the core. Exhale, crescent lunge, twist. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel the arms down. Step back, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, step it through, land it between the hands. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot through. High crescent lunge, inhale, rise. Exhale, windmill the left arm back. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to the mat, chaturanga. Step back, gaze forward, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Another big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Come down to your knees, take a little break. Towel off, get a sip of water, whatever you need. Come back to your intention. And when you're ready, we're gonna meet on our backs and do a little bit of core work, because we're here. Core makes our life better and it makes our yoga better. So when you're ready, we'll meet on our backs. You can find your way there, take a little break for a second. All right. Let's take a big inhale, breath on our back, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. You know we breathe a little different in our core. Take an inhale through your nose, exhale through your teeth. So you're engaging the abdomen and clearing heat. Very effective. To start with our 30-60 lifts today. Soles of the feet start to go up. You want to glue the low back onto the mat. And if you want a little extra support today, you can take your hands under the low back. There's a little shelf there, palms down to the mat for a little extra support. Otherwise, palms out by the hips. Inhale, breath, fill up, glue the low back down. Exhale, start to lower your legs 30 degrees and hold. Think about pressing your low back into the mat. So to engage the abdomen here. Take another inhale, fill up. Exhale, lower the legs 30 more degrees and hold. Keep pressing the low back down, start to press the mid back down. Another big inhale, fill up. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat, tap the heels. Lift them up 6 inches, look at the toes. Take an inhale, stay for an exhale. Next inhale, bring the legs to 90. Fill up here. Open mouth, exhale. All right, inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, we'll lower 30 degrees and hold. Press the low back down, engage the abdomen. Start to engage the quads, tighter is lighter. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, lower 30 degrees and hold. Another big inhale, fill up. Exhale, lower to the mat, tap the heels, lift them up 6 inches, look at the toes, hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to 90, it's the last round, you got it, just breathe. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, lower 30 and hold. Low back presses down, shoulder blades press down. Another inhale. Exhale, lower 30 and hold. Keep pressing the low back down. Lower to the mat, tap the heels, lift them up 6 inches, look at the toes. Thank you for walking you around all day, every day. Have gratitude for the small things, and that's where you find Santosha. Take them to 90. Release the feet to the mat, hip width distance. Windshield wiper the legs back and forth slowly with control. Next, we're going to move into bicycle sit-ups. Interlace the hands behind the head, elbows go wide. Bring the knees to stack over the hips, and you flex the feet to the face. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, right leg goes long. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, left elbow, right knee, left leg goes long. Inhale, lower down. And then we keep going. Nice and controlled, using muscle, not momentum. Elbow to knee, not knee to elbow. Starting to peel that shoulder blade off the mat. And breathe for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Full body stretch. Legs out long, arms overhead. Big inhale breath here. Open mouth, exhale. Another one like that. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Rock and roll forward. We'll meet in the seated position together. Finish it off with boat pose. So, boat pose. You're going to grab under your thighs, get a nice long spine. Start to draw the shoulder blades back to engage the abdomen here. This is boat pose. You feel the back line of the body engage. That's also the core. If you want more, maybe you lean back and lift the feet. Wherever you go, you're breathing. You might move the hands. Wherever you go, you breathe. We hold for 5 rounds of breath. Come back to your intention. Grow your roots deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Grab a sip of water, towel off, whatever you need. And in 3 rounds of breath, we're going to meet in down dog together. All right, downward facing dog. Set up there and take a big inhale breath, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot, land it between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, right side. We've been here before. Rise up nice and strong on the ball mount of the back foot. Draw the left hip forward as you pull the right hip back. Start to lift the chest a little higher, sink the hips a little lower. Inhale, breath, fill up. Stay for an exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the back heel down, hips and chest open, front knees over front ankle, gaze out over front middle finger. Inhale, breath, fill up. Exhale, sit a little lower. One more full round of breath. So to engage the abdomen here. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front arm reaches to the back wall. Keep the lunge in the front knee and keep the chest open. Take an inhale, fill up the right rib cage. Exhale, reach a little deeper. One more big inhale. Exhale, triangle. Come all the way through center. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward. Then clock the arms when you can reach no further. Start to push your hips towards the opening to the left. Take an inhale, fill up. Stay on an exhale. The next inhale, we move back into our crescent lunge. Roll on the bottom out of the back foot. Square to the front mirrors. Take a big inhale. Ground down through your right foot. Exhale, lunge off airplane. Lift the back leg. Arms come behind you. Point the left pinky toe to the mat. And breathe. One more big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Bring the left leg up. See if you can do it without dropping the foot. Bring the knee in line with the hip. Start to flex the foot to the face. Big inhale, lift out of the spine. Exhale, we're going into dancer. Left hand grabs the inside of the foot. Kick and hinge when you're ready. Find your gaze, your drishti. And breathe. Kick a little harder. Reach a little farther. One more inhale. Exhale, you kick out. Left foot goes back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Last time here. Take a big inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, high plank. Elbows in, chaturanga lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart pulls through, thighs lifted. Exhale, hits to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, land it between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge on the left side. Find your balance, find your stance. Start to rise a little higher on the ball mount of the back foot. Straighten the right leg a little more as you draw the left hip back and breathe. Inhale, fill up. Stay for an exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the right heel down. Find your heel to arch alignment. Front knees over front ankle, hips and chest. Open and breathe. One more big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach to the back wall. Keep the lunge in the front knee and keep the chest open. Inhale, feel the rib cage expand. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come through center as you exhale. Triangle, reach for the mirrors. Clock the arms. Push the hips to the right side of your room. Getting all the joints in one line here. And then lift the right tricep up a little higher. Stay for an exhale. Next inhale, crescent lunge to the mirrors. Spin on the ball mount of the right foot. Find your balance. Find your gaze, load up the left foot, exhale, airplane. Right pinky toe to the mat to square the hip. Fire up the triceps, reach the fingertips back, open the chest to the mirror, take another inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right leg comes through, lift it up, knees in line with the hip, flex the foot to the face, lengthen out of the spine, exhale, dancer. Reach for the inside arch of the foot, for the ankle, and when you're ready, kick and hinge. Find something to gaze at, not moving. Roll the weight into the big toe of your standing foot, and breathe. One more, inhale, exhale, kick out. Inhale, crescent lunge. Last time here, take a big inhale, lift the chest, draw the hips under you. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Elbows in, gaze forward, lower for your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Big inhale breath here, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Let's slow it down a little. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon right side, right knee to right wrist, foot swings over. And curl the back toes, sit up nice and tall. You can glance over the right shoulder to draw the left hip forward to square them. Inhale back through center. And when you're ready, start to lengthen out through the spine and sleep your pigeon. Rest the forehead on something. Start to come back to your intention here. Come back to your breath. And start to turn inward. Two more rounds of breath here. Walk your hands back under your chest, start to peel the chest off of the mat. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knee, and the right leg goes to the sky. Three-legged dog. If you want a little counter stretch, start to send the right heel towards the left side of the room, and your right hip starts to open up. Don't worry about opening through the shoulder. It's okay, just feel a deep stretch. And then exhale, lean in down dog together. Inhale, the left leg to the sky. Half pigeon left side, left knee to left wrist. Foot swings over to the right. Uncurl the right toes. Sit up tall, glance over the left shoulder. When you're ready, come back through center and sleep your pigeon. No knee pain here. Nice and easy. Start to settle in. With each inhale, find space. In each exhale, sink a little deeper. Two more rounds of breath here. Start to walk the hands back under the chest. Lift the chest, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. Left leg goes to the sky, three-legged dog. And if you did on the other side, start to open that hip towards the left side of the room. Sole of the foot goes to the right side. You can start to open the chest a little too. Feel that deep stretch. Exhale, we meet in down dog together. Inhale, hinge forward, high plank position. Elbows tuck in, you're gonna lower all the way to the belly. Feel free to drop to the knees, just engage the abdomen, go slowly. Uncurl the toes. When you get there, leave the hands right where they are. We'll do a round of cobra pose. Press through the tops of the feet, kneecaps lift. Inhale, breath, start to peel the chest off of the mat. Draw the elbows towards one another. Squeeze the shoulder blades, a nice strong back here. Press through the tops of the feet, lift a little higher. Another little inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Gaze to the right of your room. Arms come behind you, palms up, feet open wide. Inhale, breath, chin rolls back to center. Arms out like airplane wings for locust pose. Inhale, breath, you're gonna lift the arms up, start to lift the chest up, lift the feet up, bring the big toes to touch if you get the legs to lift. Another inhale, lift the arms up a little higher, draw the gaze up. Stay for an exhale. One more big inhale, toes together, lift a little higher. Exhale, slowly lower. Gaze to the left side of your room. Palms up, feet open wide, belly down, Shavasana. Nice steady breath here, help control the heart rate. Inhale the chin to center. Rise to standing on your knees. You're going to do one round of camel pose. You can do it with the toes tucked under you to make the heels a little more accessible, or feet flat on the mat. Wherever you go, hands find their way to the back pockets here. Start to push the hips forward. The key in camel is the hips in line or in front of the knees to protect the low back. Inhale, breath, draw the gaze up. Exhale, stay. Another inhale, think about lengthening through the spine, lift the heart. And as you exhale, you might start to track the gaze back. You might reach for a heel. You might reach for the other heel. When you get them, bring the hips forward, draw the heart to the ceiling above you, and drop the head back and breathe. Tiny sips of breath here. One more round of breath. And then you'll slowly come out the way you came in. Hands come to the low back, chin tucks to the chest. Last, sink the hips to the heels. If you're dizzy, gaze up. Couple rounds of breath here. Big heart opener, can release lots of emotion. When you're ready, swing the legs around. Come to lying on your back. We'll do one round of bridge pose today. Soles of the feet plant on the mat, hip width distance. You want to be able to reach your heels as you lay all the way down, just starting to stack the knees over the ankles here. On an inhale breath, ground down through the soles of the feet. Start to lift the hips to the sky. Think about engaging the hamstrings and the glutes here. If you want, roll the shoulders under you, make a fist below the low back, and you can pull it towards the nearest. Wherever you go, you're breathing. Or pull it to the front of the room if you don't have mirrors in front of you. One more inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Booty will hit the ground last. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Maybe one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Come back to your intention. Roll to one side, push yourself up to a seated position. A single leg stretch on the right side. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, turn and hinge. Think about chin over toes, a nice long back. So we're doing a hamstring stretch, not a back stretch where we're rounding through the spine. Think belly button to thigh, chin over toes. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, hinge deeper. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge deeper. Drop the left shoulder in. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Slowly release. Switch the legs out. Left leg out long. Sole of the right foot comes in. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Find length into the spine. Exhale, turn and hinge. Belly button to thigh, chin over toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge deeper. Another inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Last round of breath. Inhale, release. Both legs out long. Seated forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Find a nice long spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Reach for the toes. You can grab the ankles, calf, thighs. It's all the same work. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulder blades down. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge deeper. Start to explore your body with your breath. Another big inhale, fill up. Exhale, where do you want to go? Release all the way along onto the mat. You can roll down slowly, engaging the abdomen or quickly to find your way there. Wherever you go. We can moving into a round of waterfall. Soles of the feet start to go up to the sky. Glue the low back to the ground. Starting to get some reverse blood flow in the legs. If you have a block or maybe a blanket, you might put it under the low back or even your hands for a little assist. And then breathe. Starting to slow the heart rate, starting to cool the body down. Setting up for our final posture here in a minute. You can stay right here in waterfall. If you would like, you can move into shoulder stand. Keep a nice neutral gaze with the neck. You can start to rise up onto the shoulders. Hands go to the low back to protect the low back. Feet and legs are up, and you breathe. Inhale, breath. All the weight here is in the arms. Very little weight in the neck, in the shoulders and the arms. One more inhale. And as you exhale, you can move into plow pose, slowly dropping the legs over the head. If the feet touch the ground, you can move the hands from the low back. If they don't touch the ground, keep the hands at the low back for a little extra support. Wherever you go, breathe. And from plow pose, you can move into deaf man's pose, dropping the knees to the ground, feeling some major thyroid compression here. Couple rounds of breath. And then wherever you are, we're slowly going to all roll down together and meet lying on the back. Knees come into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And let the left leg go long. Pull the right knee out and down. Exhale, breath, supine twist. The right leg crosses the body. Tear cactus out the right arm and glue the shoulder down. You can always use the left hand as a self-assist here. Starting to relax our breath. Starting to relax our body. Starting to relax our mind. One more full round of breath here. As you inhale, we'll roll back to center. Both knees come in. Give yourself a squeeze. Find some space in the low back. When you're ready, the right leg goes long. Pull the left knee out and down. Feel a little pinch. Exhale, breath, supine twist. Left knee crosses the body. Tear cactus out the left arm. Start to glue the shoulder down. And settle in. Let gravity do the work. Two more rounds of breath on this side. As you inhale, roll back to center slowly. Both knees come in. Give yourself a big squeeze. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Have some gratitude for your physical body that just went through this practice. It's amazing. And as you exhale, release. Final posture, Shavasana. Legs out long, feet open up wide. Arms down by the sides, palms up to receive or palms down to feel more grounded. And settle in. Give yourself these next few moments just to soak in all your good work. As your thoughts come up, let them go.
today. Thanks for joining us.
The Black Plague helped lead to the Renaissance. Use your time wisely. We'll see you soon. The light in me honors, respects, and acknowledges the divine light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Dude, that was hard. I didn't realize how hard it was to talk into it.
For sure.
I like couldn't catch my breath the whole time.
And